welcome to my first video for Hermits United. I will be doing a book review on the 50-year Essential Guide. Yes, I am Harry Williams Productions, and I shall be reviewing this really good book, which I got for my birthday on Sunday. And so I wasn't really expecting much from this book when I first heard about it. Because I thought it was going to be one of these sort of like kiddie type products, but actually it's filled with information about classic Who and new Who. That you get a lot more of information than you do with the annuals that you get nowadays, which are quite frankly awful. No, this is a really good book, and it's a book which I sort of recommend you buy, because if you're a fan of the new series and you want to find out more about the classic series, then this will probably be the book for you to get, because it's filled with episode guides, details about each Doctor, who their foes are, who their companions are. So it's really, really good. And so I'm just going to give you a quick flick through of what's inside. So you've got the contents page. I think you've got there's the front page, and then you've got contents page of all the Doctors on it. So as you can see, you've got the first Doctor all the way to the 11th Doctor. You've got a little bio there of the book, and what Doctor Who's about, really. And then you have when it all began, with some more artwork there, which is on a poster which I have behind me. Then you have some information about the first Doctor, with the artwork that has been seen on the 50th anniversary calendars and the 50th anniversary prints. So then you've got an episode guide there, which is fantastic. And you've got some of his stories, like the Time Meddler and the Daleks Master Plan. Then you've got some of the first Doctor's companions there, which is really, really good. And it says when they first began with the Doctor and when they ended with the Doctor. So you've got more. We've got the first Doctor's foes, like the Daleks, and then you've got the Cybermen, the War Machines. Then you also have time tech, so just information about the TARDIS and how the Daleks travel in time. You've got regeneration. You've got now information about the second Doctor. So this is quite an interesting section. So if I can just get the page open, you've got the second Doctor's timeline. Here's some of the stories. So the second Doctor's companion, that's my favourite companion, by the way, down there, Victoria Waterfield. Then you've got the second Doctor's foes, like the Dalek Emperor. Then you've also got Salamander, the Crotons. A nice picture of the second Doctor there, and just some more time tech information. And it says the end of the second Doctor and the beginning of the third Doctor. So now we move on to the third Doctor. As you can see, fantastic artwork. Obviously his timeline there, the three Doctors there, just information about that particular story, and the Time Warrior, and of course the Green Death, the third Doctor's companions. So you've got information about Richard Franklin and the Brigadier, Sarah Jane Smith, etc. Some of the third Doctor's foes, so quite a lot there. And also you have some more time tech information, so like the gadgets that the third Doctor used, and the end of the third Doctor, of course, with the iconic Planet of the Spiders. We move on to the fourth Doctor, of course, the iconic Tom Baker, more artwork, the huge fourth Doctor timeline, and we have some of the stories like Genesis of the Daleks and the Pyramids of Mars. and of course the Talons of Wing Chiang, City of Death, and the Fourth Doctor's companions here, with K9 and Leela and Harry and Sarah, and as well as Adric and Nyssa, Romana 1 and Romana 2, etc. And some of the Fourth Doctor's foes. We've got this picture of Zygon here, the Wirrin, the robot, the Daleks, the antimatter, and you've also got the Mandragora Helix and stuff like that. So it's really good book, this. So it's pretty much the same throughout, really. It says the end of the Fourth Doctor, with a really good regeneration scene. Then we move on to the Fifth Doctor. So really, you know, it's a very good book. Just to give you another flick through there, some of the Seventh Doctor's foes and companions. Then of course the Sixth Doctor. Just give you another flick through, really, because it's all the same, to be honest. But nevertheless, it's very good. It's got fantastic pictures. Revelation of the Daleks. The Sixth Doctor's timeline. So here's the regeneration of the Fifth Doctor, and the iconic Caves of Androzani. So, you know, this is a book which I highly recommend. I have had a read through it, and it's really, I mean, I sort of know some of the stuff that's already in this book, because I've picked up knowledge from special features of DVDs and stuff like that. So, but honestly, if this is a pretty good book to take on holiday as well, if you just want to flick through of Doctor Who history. This was sort of released in the early or mid 2013, I think. I'm not too sure, but it's a fantastic book, and I think this is a very good essential guide, really. And as it says on the bottom there, it's essential. So you've got some more sort of text on the side label there as well, and you've got a quote from Matt Smith in Series 5, and it says, "All of time and space, everywhere and everywhere, every star that ever was, so where do you want to start? And it will cost you $12.99 in the UK." So yes, an absolutely brilliant book, this. Great pictures. If you're buying it for your kids, or you're going to get it for yourself, then definitely buy it, because I think you might be able to find it in garden centres, because that's where my grandparents managed to find this, in a garden centre, surprisingly. But also, I'm sure you can buy it in Forbidden Planet or order it online or something like that. But I don't mind how you buy it. Just go out into the shops and take a purchase of this book, because it's really worth getting. It's very easy to read. There's lots of interesting facts about each Doctor. Some you may not have known already, but I know some of them anyway. So, not being big-headed, but I'm just, I picked it up from, documentaries and stuff like that. So, yes, definitely a book I would recommend. It's got a great sort of cover. So you've got all the various Doctor Who monsters on there. For example, you've got the Paradigm Daleks, not so good really, but in my view. But you've got the Brain of Morbius, or the Morbius creature rather. You've got the robot from Tom Baker's era, and this the Crinoid, the Jadoon, the Impossible Astronaut, the Silence, Davros, Omega, the fish vampire creatures, Madame Cavorian, I think her name is, the werewolf, the Wirrin, the Sea Devils, the Weeping Angels there, the Zygon, the Ice Warrior, Cybermen, the Dalek Sec Hybrid, the Slitheen, the Silurian Dalek, and Nude, and the Sontaran, and that's about it really. So, mostly new series monsters on the cover there, well, designs, but it's great to see some classic Who in there as well. So, yes, a book I would very much recommend you buy. And so that pretty much concludes my review of Doctor Who, The Essential Guide for Hermits United. Overall, I'll rate this book a 7 out of 10. So, thank you for watching, and I shall see you in my next video for Hermits United.